this episode, I'll help beginning photographers with my Where to Start chart.
AdoramaTV presents Exploring Photography with Mark Wallace.
Hi everybody, welcome to another episode of Exploring Photography right here on AdoramaTV, brought to you by Adorama. It's the camera store that has everything for the professional and amateur photographer, so check them out at adorama.com. Well, I've made a few hundred videos for AdoramaTV, and we've covered everything from studio lighting to on-camera flash to portrait photography, scenic photography, travel photography, you name it. We've covered a lot of ground, but I still get the same question over and over, and that is, I'm a new photographer, an intermediate photographer maybe, but I really just don't know where to start, what mode to put my camera on and what aperture value or shutter speed to use. I'm not sure I understand ISO settings, things like that. So where do I start? Well, that's what this episode is all about. In fact, I've made an interactive chart that you can download for free called the Where to Start chart, and it helps you with all of that stuff. But before we get to the chart, I want to remind you that Adorama has some contests, some photo contests. If you enter them, you can win some great prizes, so click the link and enter today. Well, let's talk about the Where to Start chart. It really, again, is for beginning and intermediate photographers to learn the basics of photography. And really, the thing that I like the most about the chart is it's interactive. And so it begins by, there's a little square that says start. You just start right there and it asks a basic question. What's most important? Is it depth of field, or is it showing or freezing motion? And if you don't know, well, guess what? You can just click right there that says what's most important, and it opens a video and it explains all of that stuff to you. In fact, the entire chart is like that. At every single step, you can click and there's a video on AdoramaTV that explains all of that stuff. So if you don't know what depth of field is, or maybe you don't know how to freeze motion using a flash, you can just click the box and boop, there it pops up a video and it helps you with all that stuff. So I've created sort of a framework to take all these videos that we've created over the last few years, and you can use this chart, in totally interactive chart, and you can navigate your way through all of this stuff. And I've included a bunch of advanced tutorials and things that you can click on the chart as well. So where do you get the chart? Well, you've got several places you can get this. You can go to the Adorama Learning Center. We have a link there that shows you how you can get this chart. Again, it's free. You can download this. You can also click the link if you're watching on YouTube. There's a link that shows you how to get to the chart there. Or you can go to my website, snapfactory.com, and at the top of the page, there's a link that says Where to Start chart. Click on that and you can download the chart and start using it right away. Now the nice thing is I will be updating this chart as improvements are made and suggestions are made and new videos are made, and I think of things that I should have put on the chart but maybe didn't. And so make sure that you look at the very, very bottom left-hand side of the chart. There is a date that says when the chart was last updated. So, you know, if it's a few months old, you might want to check back to make sure you have the most current version. Now here's some things I want you to do with this. This video is a little bit different, obviously, than other exploring photography videos I've done, because the learning is in your hands to use this chart and sort of explore things. But the other thing I want you to do is, if you know all of this stuff, I want you to download this chart and share it with other photographers that you might know that need to learn some things. Or maybe you have a photo club, or you're an instructor in a photo club and you just need a resource. This resource is for you. It's totally free. I want you to download it, share it, link to it, put it on your blog, put it on your website, share it on Twitter or Facebook, all of those different places. Let's take the knowledge and share it. That's really what this is all about. So that's it. It's the Where to Start chart. Remember, you can get it in any one of those three places, the Adorama Learning Center, the link that's here on YouTube, or at my website, snapfactory.com. Just click the link, Where to Start chart, download it for free, and then use it. Well, thank you so much for joining me at this episode of Exploring Photography. Remember, we've got tons of videos, hundreds of videos at AdoramaTV that teach you all about shooting stills and in the studio and shooting video, and it's all absolutely free. And I don't want you to miss a single episode, so click the subscribe button and subscribe today. It is free. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope this is helpful to you, and I will see you again in the next episode.
Do you want great looking prints at low cost? Be sure to visit our easy to use online printing service. Adorama Pix has professionals who treat your images with the utmost care that you can count on. For a quick turnaround on photos, cards, or albums, use AdoramaPix.com.